Do 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 do. 4 of 8 in the queue. Took a little break. Oh man, that last run. Oh, the last run. I don't think we should have lost that match, honestly. Deadeye Navigator, huh? Yeah, you're pretty bonkers. The rest of this stuff is not super impressive. Grizzly Spectacle, Abyssal Spectre, Demir Signet. It's a lot of stuff for black, but there's also a Path to Exile here. I could take that. It's worth a little bit of money, but I think this guy is just... You get to untap with this guy, you win the game, so... I will take him. Pretty bomby rare. The blue-white blink strategy just wins with him. There's something to be said about Path to Exile, though. Single color removal. Worth a little bit of money, too, to boot. But I don't know. I think this guy just wins games. If you untap with him, you just win. In most decks. He's like an Aetherling even without Enter the Battlefield synergies. A little bit like it. Basilisk Collar, Soul Ransom, Compulsive Research, Rewind. I'm not super big on Basilisk Collar. It's not bad. Keeps me open as well. Then again, so does Compulsive Research, really. Soul Ransom is a very powerful card. There's an Avacyn's Pilgrim, Bronzebeak Moa. This stuff is also good. But not really what I want to be doing with Deadeye Navigator a lot of the time. Huh. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I think I'm going to take the Compulsive Research. As a card draw spell, this is just second to none. Leaves me open to go either direction. Not really sure I want to be black if I'm Deadeye Navigator as one of my bombs. Cruel Ultimatum. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, man. We going Grixis? We doing Cruel Ultimatum control? We're already kind of set up for it. Sidrax's Spectre maybe wheels too. What are our other options, I guess, is the question. The answer is not a lot. Call the Conclave, go Bant. Ground Assault. I don't know if we end up playing Cruel Ultimatum, but this is not a great pack for us, I think. Maybe Sidrax's Spectre is the correct pick here. I'm looking more like a Cruel Control deck at this point than whatever this is. Let's get wild. Let's have some fun. And as I say that, we see fixing for the Bant colors we'd probably hope to be. We see Thunderous Wrath, which is pretty solid removal. Maybe we just take the Thunderous Wrath. Could go with our Cruel Ultimatum deck. Burning Tree Emissary, Dragon Fodder. There's other stuff here. But I like this Thunderous Wrath. I think we could get there. Demir Guildgate to help us splash, because ultimately we're going to need to splash a decent amount. Carnage Gladiator, not really what you're looking to do as one of these cruel decks. Mystical Teachings is what you're looking to do, but I think I'd rather just take the fixing first. I can find other Mystical Teachings later. You just can't, you can't put too many mystical, or you can't, there aren't enough people grabbing Mystical Teachings at any given pod to really, use up all the ones that get opened, so you're almost guaranteed to find some later. You're not necessarily guaranteed to find Guildgates later. Wall of Frost, Attended Night, Augur Spree. Well, if we're going with this cruel control thing, Augur Spree is a great card. So the cards are not that exciting. Is it Guildgate helps us splash a little bit? Let me sort this. I think we're just going to go for more removal. I think this card is really strong. Falcon Wrath Noble. Wow, what are you doing here? This guy's great. He's also by far the best card in this pack. Sure, I guess. Doesn't really fit with what we're doing, but it's good, so it does fit in that case. I like good cards. Thunderous Wrath, huh? Grasp of Phantoms, blah. Rewind, alright. Lone Missionary for my blinking purposes. I'm just going to take this Thunderous Wrath. More of this stuff, and now I'm starting to think this belongs a little bit over here. Gift of Orzhova is an option. Because I really do feel like we find as many Kraken Hatchlings as we care to grab. We do want Kraken Hatchlings, but let me just grab this gift. I really don't feel like we're going to be hard-pressed to find stuff like that. Well, Sensor Splicer's kind of tempting. We don't necessarily need to play our red. We have a lot of red, though. Let's just grab Rewind. Madcap Skills, Molten Rain, Spell Pierce. I don't really care for Molten Rain a whole lot in what I'm doing here. Spell Pierce seems like it could work. I could also just be grabbing 2-drops. Gnawing Zombie, Kraken Hatchling. Well, I like Gnawing Zombie more than Kraken Hatchling, even just as a blocker. It's better. I'd rather have a 1/3, and I'm willing to pay an extra mana, I think. Plus, I could get some sacrifice stuff going on. This is all bad. We'll take Dynacharge. Well, there's a gift. Also, I should have taken the Kraken Hatchling. Stock myself up on Kraken Hatchlings. I don't really want to play these. You know, I don't even have many creatures here. Simic Sky Swallower, Lingering Souls. Oh, man. Do we have to get white now? There's like nothing else here. We're going to have to splash some white. This Lingering Souls is amazing. Works exactly with whatever we're trying to do with Falconwrath Noble and whatnot. We already have synergies and stuff. Yeah, I gotta take you. There's, what, Dimir Guildgate is the other thing we're thinking of. Inquisition of Kozilek. Seal of Doom. Agony Warp. Augur of Bolas. A Signet that's not really what we're looking for. Inquisition is tempting. It's worth money. Agony Warp, Augur of Bolas are maybe the better cards. I also really like seeing what my opponent's hand is. I'm a player who really likes that. Lets me know what I need to play around. Let's grab the Inquisition. It's worth a little bit of money too, and I'm just not super excited for these. This is probably a slightly suboptimal pick, but it's getting me $1 in return, and if I'm kind of up in the air between some stuff, then I might as well grab the thing that's... I mean, if I had like a Dimir Signet in there, I think I would have taken the Dimir Signet, but given that it was just an Inquisition, I'm fine with this. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. This is a reason I should be picking slower, especially if I'm making videos. Because there's a lot to be said about taking Augur of Bolas, Agony Warp here. Agony Warp is the better of the two, I think, in terms of what we're trying to do. Wow, this is depressing. What am I taking here? There's like no fixing. There's a Gruul Guildgate for my fixing. Am I taking a Kraken Hatchling? That's depressing. That's... no, we can't do that. We have to take something else. Am I really taking, what, Pitfall Trap, though? Like a Cruel Control deck that's taking Pitfall Trap? Oh, man. Nah, I think we just take Magma Jet. Why didn't I see Magma Jet? What am I thinking? Magma Jet. This is the pick. We're still going red. We're going to be 4 colors. You watch. Huh. Well, Jungle Shrine is better fixing than Boros Guildgate, right? Except for the case where I get the Jailbreaker. Do I really want a Dinrova Horror? I probably want a Dinrova Horror, right? I'm not really super excited about a Boros fixing thing. Maybe I get the Boros Guildgate on the wheel. That actually seems kind of likely. Let's take the Dinrova Horror. Master Splicer, Serum Visions, Augur of Bolas, Mist Raven. What is going on? What is this? Where's my fixing? Oh, where is my fixing? Oh, man. I want to take Master Splicer. guy's just sick, but this Mist Raven is also pretty sick. We don't necessarily need to get the white in here. We could just leave our lingering souls on the side of the road and say, no, not today. Serum Visions is also a thought. It's worth a little bit of money, too. But just being able to bounce everything with Mist Raven seems like a win condition. I don't have the fixing. I can't take Master Splicer. This isn't even that crazy, though. Am I taking Mystical Teachings here? Not really a Mystical Teachings deck. Like, what are my instants? I'm grabbing a Thunderous Wrath? That doesn't seem right. Spell Pierce? I could grab a Spell Pierce. The rest of these options are just not that great for us. It's part of the problem. Youthful Knight or Vampire Aristocrat, Talon Trooper. I don't really want to splash white. Kind of leaning away from that. We'll grab our Mystical Teachings now. Well, here's Fixins. Here's Fixins, ladies and gentlemen. Penumbra Spiders in this pack. I don't know what's going on. But if I wanted to fix for some white to play Lingering Souls, just a little, just a taste. This is the sort of thing I need to do it. Get in here, why not? Cruel Signet. Not really the Signet I'm looking for. I think we'll take this Guildgate. Yeah. Guildgates are nice. Banishing Stroke for more of the white. I could just take more fixing, which seems like a thing. I think I just want to take more fixing. I'm going to need a lot of fixing to make this stuff work. Oh, wow. Lots of stuff wheeled. So here's an Agony Warp. I think we're taking that. Solves a lot of our problems? Yes, sir. Kraken Hatchling? Am I taking a Kraken Hatchling over Dregscape Zombie? I think I am. Man, all these Gift of Orzovas. We'll take a Boros Guildgate. It could splash us. It's what we expected to wheel. Augur of Bolus. Yes, please. You're a great blocker, too. And you'll probably draw us a card. 3 Dimir Guildgates. Seems solid. How are we? Sort by color. Lots of blue, some black, some red. Eventually we probably want to have double red to be able to cast things. Alright. Alright. We're getting there. Sure, I'll take an Aether Toe. I don't really care. Forbidden Alchemy. You might actually make the deck, too. Arcane Sanctum, Wing Splicer. Orzhov Guildgate. I don't really like Aether Mage's Touch. It's also possible that I whiff, given this. I think I like Wing Splicer over Seagate Oracle here. Arcane Sanctum is also pretty tempting. I really need more red fixing, too. Yeah, I'm thinking Wing Splicer. Seagate Oracle, though, is also pretty solid for us. I also don't have any Signets, so Wing Splicer costing 4 is a little bit less relevant. Oh, man. Seagate Oracle is pretty good, though. I'm going to grab the Wing Splicer, though. It's 2 bodies, which also helps me stabilize a lot more, oftentimes. This is a depressing pack. Am I taking another Magma Jet? I gotta find a way to get the red in here. We need fixing really badly. We need fixing really badly. There's a Mist Raven. Here's a Rakdos Guildgate. Are we taking the Rakdos Guildgate? We might be taking the Rakdos Guildgate over a Mist Raven. Oh, man. Oh, but Mist Raven's so good! There's also a Mist Meadow Witch, which can do a lot of stuff for us, but I think I'd rather have stuff that I want to play first. Oh, man, I'm passing on Rakdos Guildgate. I'm maybe asking for it. I'm going to take Mist Raven, though. The chances of us making it with the fixing are also probably comparable to the chances of us just cutting a color like white or something. So, Augur Spree seems like a good pick. Need more removal. This is more removal. I'm going to take it over Chandra's Outrage because I'm going to have some trouble splashing the red already. We're kind of making out to be a cruel ultimatum control deck. We could just cut the white. It's only Lingering Souls at this point. Yeah, I guess. Alright. We're just a Cruel Control deck. We need more fixing, though. We need more fixing. And there's an Orzhov Signet. Are we cutting the white? There's a Tower Gargoyle, too. Are we cutting the white? I think we're cutting the white. We're not going to get Lingering Souls in this deck. I don't have enough stuff going on here. So I think we just take this Rakdos Guildgate. Man, a Signet's a Signet, though. A Signet is a Signet, kids. You know what I'm saying? A Signet is a Signet. But unfortunately, it's not a Signet that gives us blue mana. And a lot of stuff we want to do to ramp off the Signet is blue. I'm just going to take this Guildgate. That's depressing. Oh, that's depressing. If you were a Dimir Signet, you would be in my deck already. Well, on the plus side, we've got a lot of blue-black fixing. We just need to find a little bit of red to get our red going here. We're almost a blue-red deck, honestly. This Falconwrath Noble feels a little bit out of place, but at the same time, I think he's just really good. Is it Guildgate, huh? Yeah. I want more fixing. And I'll take it over this other stuff. I mean, I've already got, like... This is a playable deck right here, right? It's getting there, at least. I could throw in the Mystical Teachings, Forbidden Alchemy. More Guildgates, please. More Guildgates. Signets, too. I want Signets. I want all of everything. We're running out of picks to find that stuff, though. Mist Meadow Witch. I think we just take a Rakdos Guildgate. I don't have enough Blink stuff, really. I could take Mud Button Torch Runner. I do have some sacrifice synergies. No, I just want more fixing. More fixing. More fixing. There's an Is It Guildgate. That's also more fixing. There's a Grasp of Phantoms. More fixing. There's an Orzhov Guildgate. We could splash the Lingering Souls, potentially. Now I regret passing that Orzhov Signet. Because none of the rest of this is actually doing anything for us. I mean, I guess I have Vampire Aristocrat, but I don't really have creatures. Sure. Get in here. Get in here. Aethertoe? I don't want another Gift of Orzhova. Recover? What is Recover going to recover? Recover could recover something. Let's take the Aethertoe. I could fetch it with Mystical Teachings as well. I already have an Aethertoe, though. Ah, who cares? I'm not going to run on any of those. Grixis Slave Driver. You're a dude, aren't you? You're kind of a dude. Yeah, sure. Why not? I could run you, in theory. Sensor Splicer, Familiar's Ruse. Dragon Fodder. I think we go Dragon Fodder, actually. Crippling Chill, Dregscape Zombie. Yeah, just take something. 2 drops. Take 2 drops. More 2 drops. Alright, this deck kind of got awkward. We grabbed a lot of fixing, though. We saw some pretty meh packs. This deck is probably there. We just need to figure out what exactly we're doing. How many of these Dregscape Zombies am I playing? Sort by color. Alright, well, I'm going to cut the video here, and then we're going to go to deck building.